Poetry is meant to be about sex, love, birth and death, so I'll do death. This is about my father. It's kind of becoming rather a well-known poem, so it seems appropriate to read it in the State Library in Victoria. It's called Ash Saturday. There is no God. I was made in this man's image. Those slate dark eyes of his are mine, the dented bridge of his my nose. I laugh with his rasping cackle in me. I walk with his stooping, trudging gait, swearing his Jesus bloody Christ in a sudden fist-curl temper. My right ear points like a flesh antenna as his does, and being my father, I bear his name. Haphazardries of kin passed on from birth, that to see him wizened on his cancer bed, his insides turned to water, is to view my own death, my own Dorian Gray, smiling, weeping in the drug bliss of sleeping, or counting out life on his fingers. I've got more money than I thought, he says, and I can't even wipe my ass. I soak a flannel and do it for him, the first time I've touched his privates. The doctor says he could go on for hours, but no, he won't, the nurse assures me. She gives him a last injection. If there's something unsaid, best say it now. He won't wake up from this one. Now I scatter him in the surf. This is what a man burns down to. Bones grey grit like broken pebbles. Not ash, but grit, and blood-brown dust from the coffin he called mahogany. The same salt and pepper as his shaven stubble that whiskered the sink white from his razor. The brill-creamed hair he palmed skin smooth after combing with his tongue poked forward. Some of him sticks to my swimming hands. I shudder and dunk to wash him from me, splash myself like an accidental ritual. But it's too late. The symbol remains. He always stood between me and death, but now I'm next in line. I inherit his future, a law bequeathed that's impossible to alter, a murder chain sanctioned as natural. I've already moved into his death. I've tried on his clothes for a decent fit and sorted the rest for the salvos. I used his screwdriver to jemmy the plug from this beige plastic tube he came in. It exhaled a false puff of breath. In a minute, I'll escort my mother from the beach, her taking my arm like a younger he, casting his funeral flowers to the shallows. Looks cold, that water, she'll worry with a shiver. You don't think we should have buried him? She'll complain how the pins and needle sand is stinging her legs like mosquitoes. She'll hope out loud there's nothing funny in his will, and expects her sister to be over for a handout. Then we'll turn for one more chance to watch where his slick dissolved in the buckled swell, stretched into invisibility. I'll blink and utter goodness with her, as if death really was a mystery after all, and dwells out there in all that sea and twilight. But death's no mystery, not to me, not now. I am its DNA, such as death.